Strictly Come Dancing judge Craig Revel Horwood has threatened to quit the show if the BBC forced him to continue toning down his acerbic comments.
Is it time for Mr. or Mrs. Nice to replace Mr. Nasty? Or is harsh judgment just part of the entertainment? Kristina Rihanoff is here, who, of course, a professional dancer from Strictly Come Dancing, although you haven't been on the show now.
Years now.
But you know what it's like to hear
I
those
absolutely
comments.
know what it's like.
And actually, that's not the worst of it.
No, not at all. That's actually him being nice, you guys. That's the most nicest thing I've
What's
ever
the
heard of him.
nastiest thing that Craig ever said to you?
Oh, he just said it was a disaster. It was horrific and...
Was he wrong?
Well, no, he wasn't.
Well, there you go.
And Gary Evans is alongside you.
But there's still nicer way to say things. We're dealing with real people, real feelings.
No, tough love. In the real world, in auditions, there's none of this softy stuff.
No.
In the real world, you get told the
But
the
it's
harsh
not real
truth.
audition, is it? People ask to do the show. They also paid a lot of money.
Yeah.
And they come out of the comfort zone to go there and actually work really hard. I want to see Craig Revel Horwood train one celebrity for one day.
Mm-hmm. Well, look,
9 hours. So
okay.
He knows what it is.
Gary Evans, you're the ballroom giant, judge on Dancing with the Stars USA.
I agree with Piers. I think at the end of the day, if you go on that show as a contestant, you know Craig is on there, and you've got to be ready for that. And I think the pros do prepare their partners for Craig in the same way with Bruno. Bruno has his innuendos.
My middle boy's an actor, so he just come out of drama school, and the real world of auditioning is tough.
It's very tough.
It's bruising,
And
it's
the dance world
There's
is
no
too.
soft soap, there's no,
cutthroat,
hey,
definitely.
how are you feeling, and all this kind of thing. It's like you're in the room, there are 30, 40 others, you've got to impress them, wow them. Sometimes it's all over in 90 seconds, you're out,
The
right?
dance world is as well, though. The actual international dance scene, whether it be hip-hop or ballroom and Latin, it's all the same. It's very, very tough.
And we don't hear the comments when they're judging, right? When you're judging World Championships.
fair enough.
We don't
only
know.
see the
We
results.
only see the results. And you can swallow it and you
Does
know...
it really hurt you, or does it actually slightly motivate you to prove them wrong?
Depends on the...
Motivates me to prove them wrong. However, you work with somebody all week long, really hard, and you build the confidence, because at the end of the day, performance or technique, it's only one little thing. It's a confidence that really gets everybody through. And if the confidence is completely broken, and after that performance, you pick up the pieces again on the Monday morning.
Gary, it seemed to me, I used to...
And saying, I don't want to do the show
That's
anymore.
what you've got for judges.
Gary, I used to pick and choose the ones I really went after, and it was normally the ones I could tell either were sticking it to the judges or were super confident and being sort of...
You allow the judge to judge.
In other words, you wouldn't be going seal clubbing, as I would call it, where you're picking on the vulnerable people who couldn't respond.
Let's ask Charlotte how she felt on the show.
Yeah,
she was
because it
ridiculed.
was really upsetting.
You're a tough...
She's a very sweet girl.
I am,
She's
and
very nice.
I knew what I was getting myself in for, and I know that you were going to have comments thrown at you, you were going to be criticised, you were going to have whatever else.
What was the worst thing that Craig
I
said
think the
to
thing
you?
that I did, he would have called me a dance disaster and all the rest of it. That's fine, but I was frustrated because I felt that I wasn't dealt with fairly. I think sometimes when you do feel like you're being picked on, and you don't think that it's judged.
Well, I remember Simon Cowell saying to me when I did America's Got Talent, he sat me down day one and went, listen, if you're going to be the mean guy, the tough judge, you've got to be right at least 80% of the time. The audience at home has to agree with you 80% of the time or more. If it's lower than that, the shtick doesn't work. If the audience isn't agreeing with you, it won't work. But with Craig Revel Horwood, I got to say, most of the time I've watched him, I think, he's right.
And especially, I actually think last season, for the first time, I actually thought he was one of the, for me, I actually found myself listening to him and watching him. When I would say the same thing to you, Piers. If they censored you on this show, would you do it?
Do you want nicey Piers?
Oh, Kristina, before we let you go, what do you think about Motzi?
I think she's great. She's a very vibrant character on the
Yeah, she
channel.
fits on the show.
Exactly.
She doesn't look like she's got a nasty bone in her body.
Again, though, that's where she's the co-op.
Right balance.
They can't be all nice.